Tobela, goeiedag. Dear staff and students, this week ushers us well into Women's Month, one of the most significant periods on our calendar. As usual, many of our colleagues are gearing up to celebrate women for their achievements and contributions in various fields. In the course of this month, our university will be reflecting on the opportunities that women in Africa can use to shape their lives and the broader society. At UJ, women are at the epicenter of leadership in various divisions and departments, an approach I wish to see in the rest of our society. However, much needs to be done to empower women to take leadership positions, especially as the majority of women in rural areas remain downtrodden and marginalized in various sectors. The Tshilidzi Marwala Scholarship, which was donated by my family, was launched in April this year as part of the initiatives to address such anomalies. It seeks to help young women from underprivileged backgrounds to pursue postgraduate studies in engineering. I urge other people to also contribute towards scholarship funds that actually are aimed at changing society. It's still on women issues. It was pleasing to see the Center of Social Development in Africa unpacking the findings of a qualitative study conducted in Soweto among a diverse urban group of grant beneficiaries on Tuesday, the 30th July 2019. The study, which delved into our country's extensive social welfare program, reaching almost 40% of the population, found that the recipients were using complex and nuanced livelihood strategies such as income generation activities to increase their grants. Despite participants' exercise of agency, the study also documented the challenges and constraints that limited their livelihood outcomes, such as access to credit, high levels of poverty in community, and unemployment. I hope that this seminar offered you an insightful glimpse of our socio-economic landscape. As I mentioned last week, our university's Science Center at the Soweto campus is currently hosting the 2019 National Science Week, which commences on Monday, the 29th of July and ends tomorrow, the 3rd of August 2019. I also had the privilege of attending Science Week 30 years ago, and it was a life-altering experience. Science Week is an annual event that exhibits and raises awareness in the field of science. This year's event is themed Facing the Harsh Realities of Climate Change and enables school children to learn about science and its impact on people and the planet. The event also exposes viewers to career opportunities in this field, so I hope you find it valuable. Our university resumes with thought-provoking discussions as we embark on the second semester of our academic calendar. As usual, our Library and Information Center will continue to host illustrious authors and speakers on various topics. In celebration of Women's Month, the Auckland Park Kingsway Library will be hosting Jackie Pamutsi and Vanessa Govender, who will be discussing their respective books on Thursday, the 8th of August 2019. Prior to this event, with the two authors, the library will be looking at personal branding with Mulife today at noon. The Dwelling for Dead Library also held an open lecture titled The Fourth Industrial Revolution, Digital Transformation, an Opportunity to Reposition. On Tuesday, the open lecture, organized in partnership with the South African Academy of Engineering, was presented by Dr. Gustav Rode. Not to be outdone, the Johannesburg Institute for Advanced Study also held an informative discussion on the mute filmic slave narrative in Django Unchained, practices of freedom, and the myth of vengeful fantasy. The lecture was presented by Professor Tendai Sitole on Tuesday, the 30th July 2019. I hope you found these discussions enriching. Have a great weekend. Siyabonga, kiyalibuwa, bayadanki.